Assalamu alaikum and good morning. Welcome to the online session with the new lesson or topic, The Wise Old Woman, pages 160 to 163. The genre is folktale and myth. Please open page 160. First of all, we would talk about what is folktale. Folktales are any belief or story passed on traditionally, especially one considered to be false or a superstition. So these folktales means local stories. These are beliefs that traditionally from one generation to another generation being transferred orally or later on in written form. So these are not true story, these are false. They begin with a dream like once upon a time or in a land far, far away that helps reader or listener be carried away. So when they start with the phrase like once upon a time in a far, far land or in a land far away, far, far away, so you get to know about the idea that these are folktale local stories. Characters are quickly introduced and conflicts appear early in the story. Characters are often in complete contrast with each other. One is very good, the other is very bad. So the characters are quickly being known to the readers, and conflict problems appear at the beginning of the story. So there aren't middle class of characters. The characters are too good, like hero, like good character, and the very bad, like villain, bad characters, the opposite. Who is Yoshida? Yoshida was born in November 24, 1921 in California. Her parents taught her to love the folk tales from their home country of Japan. So she belongs to Japan, as it's been indicated by the very name of her, Yoshiko Yoshida. But later on they transferred, so they migrated to California. As an adult, she traveled to Japan to collect folk tales. Japanese culture became very important to her writing. Yoshida published fiction, non-fiction, and folk tale collections. She once expressed the hope that all children in whatever country they may live have the same love of fun and a good story. She later died in 1992. So it means she believed that all children, they love folk tales, and that's true because children love stories. The Wise Old Woman, a Japanese folk tale that tells about a cruel overlord and a young farmer's elderly mother. The overlord had set three impossible tasks for the young lord's village. The whole village couldn't solve the problems. Only one person could, which was a farmer's mother. She solved the problems easily and had saved the village. So it means that there was an evil character, overlord, the one who is who was a lord, who was the leader of that village, and she put impossible, very difficult questions to be answered. So nobody could, only an old woman. So what are they? We would read about what are those questions and what were their answers. Theme: elders have more experiences than young people. Historically fact. Elders have more experiences than young people, obviously because they lived for longer time. Lord didn't respect elders, so that leader, he did not respect elders people, the old people, he didn't respect. Lord said they were useless, that these old people are useless, good for nothing. They couldn't able to work for a living, and it was his argument that since they couldn't able to work to earn money, so elders 71 years old had to go to the mountains and wait until they died. So it was his idea, that crude person, that the elder people should leave the village and go to the mountains, and until death comes to take them away. It means that they should die in the mountains. Now they are expired people. Supporting quotes. Now these are quotes from the story. I have no use for old people in my village. He used to say, I have no use for old people. We don't need old people. Quotation number 2, they are neither useful nor able to work for a living. It means that we don't get anything out of these old people. Say they are burden upon society. So let's get rid of them. Elders are wiser. The mother helped the village 3 times. Now this old woman, the mother of farmers, she helped the village 3 times. First time, when that leader and Lord asked, bring a box containing 1,000 ropes of ash. 1,000 ropes of ash. Second, sent a log with a small hole that curved and bent 7 times through its length. And third time he put a question, bring a drum that sound without being beaten. So nobody could give answer. But for that lady, she solved the puzzle like a riddle. Why that isn't such an impossible task? First time, when he asked, bring a box containing 1,000 ropes of ash, she said, all one has to do is soak ordinary rope in salt water and dry it well. That was the solution. It means the ordinary rope should be brought, these 1,000, and put in the salty water, and then dry it well. And when you burn it, there would be 1,000 rope ash. The burn, something being burnt, and at the result remaining is called ash. Second question, why that isn't so difficult? Second question for the second time was, put some sugar at one end of the hole, then tie an end to a piece of silk thread and put it in at the other end. He will weave his way in and out of the curves to get to the sugar, and he will take the silk thread with him. That was the second question. Look at second question was, sent a log, a piece of wood. When he asked, bring a piece of wood, a log with a small hole that curved, take a turn, curved, and bend 7 times that long piece of wood through its length. So she said, put some sugar at one end of that hole, that long piece of wood. Then tie an end to the piece of silk thread and put it at the other end. He will weave his way in and out of the curves to get to the sugar, and he will take the silk thread with him. Third time. That is supporting quotes, quotation saying from that lesson. Why this is the easiest of them all. And this the third one, that find a drum and without being beaten it should make a sound. Make a drum with sides of paper and put a bumblebee inside. A bumblebee. And it try to escape, it will buzz and beat itself against the paper, and you will have a drum that sounds without being beaten. Old woman said that if you put inside a bumblebee without hitting, without beating the drum, when it wants to escape, it will start beating the drum. Homework. Dear students, please read the following text pages carefully. Pages 162 and 163. Thank you very much and have a nice day.